What's up, you guys? It's your boy Brandon Williams back at it again with another NBA 2K17 video. I am going to do a game mode where it's going to be playing now, of course. The rosters are going to have the rookies. So let me fix this real quick. So it's going to have these rookies.
To my chest. If I'm keen, I can't control this.
I'm going to be the Lakers because everybody's like, oh, Lonzo Ball. Alright, and then over here, it's going to be the Kings because, you know, De'Aaron Fox, pretty good player. But let's. I'm trying to do Christmas. I just need to make sure they're not the same colors because it is kind of difficult. Alright, let's get it.
I think that's something we might see this year.
As y'all know, I changed my YouTube name. It used to be Sports Squad, but I'm also going to start doing
pregame show,
just
sponsored by Kia.
I'm going to start doing pranks.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith
when I cop some
and
heat,
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the
y'all can give a
NBA
thumbs
on
up for
2K
a dub,
Sports.
thumbs down for
And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, this is a game that may be determined early, and they have made it clear that their focus is to limit mistakes and deliver the defensive and offensive performance they're capable of.
Should have everything.
And Brook Lopez, a player we'll see in action here, he's had his trouble with injuries in the past, but when he's on the floor, he can put up big numbers.
You know, you look at
anyone
his career,
that's starting a YouTube channel, let me know and I can give you a shout out. Give you a shout out on Instagram,
always finds a way to
Facebook,
make an impact for his team.
You know what, Ernie? Sometimes during the
Snapchat,
game, his numbers go under the radar.
Messenger.
You don't even know that
I
he's
can
piling
give
them
you
up. And then at the end of the
YouTube,
game,
of
you
course.
look around, 2010. And you're like, wow, how did he do that? He sneaks up on you, Ernie, one of the best players in the NBA.
And that's about it. With tip-off fast approaching, we send it to Kevin Harlan.
All right. The game is about to be fully loaded. We have about, I think it's August. Let's see, let me check out my phone. It's gonna tell you back when school starts for us in Glenn County. Let's see, school starts back, I want to say the 11th. No, school starts back for us the 10th, which is a Thursday. Let's get this game started. I'm gonna have some background music throughout the videos. It cannot
Thanks for joining us live for
cannot
NBA
really have the
basketball
words
on 2K Sports.
in
Kevin Harlan
in
here
the
with
song,
Greg
of course,
Anthony and
because,
Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the
it'll be
Lakers. We
copyrighted.
are live at the
3
Staples
strikes
Center.
and I'm done. I have to, I'm pretty sure, start another channel. Start another YouTube channel because it will be copyrighted.
And it's the Kings to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court
So
for
as you
Sacramento.
know, I am the Lakers.
They've got Cauley Stein. Fox is
CPU.
out there with Hill. Then it's Zach Randolph.
CPU.
And it's Bogdanovich in at the
I'm
small
just doing a
forward
quick game.
position.
I haven't really uploaded anything
You know, really,
as in
Ingram is
sports,
consistent in nailing these perimeter
my
shots.
objective is not
You got to
to
get a hand
I'm
up.
not going to
but
really do
He's going to
any
bury it every time.
sports.
Here's
well, I
Fox.
am, but I'm not. I want to do like
Randolph a
pranks.
screen.
Like
And Bogdanovich
Maybe if I
kicks to
go out of
Cauley-Stein.
town,
Count it.
Oh, that
I'll
is just
vlog.
weak defense there. I'm
And I'll
pretty
be, like,
sure
at a
that was
hotel,
not the plan
and
to
then,
give him
of
those
course,
kind
they
of
won't
baskets
know
at the hoop.
that's
Well, I
me.
tell you, that
And
really
then-
sets a bad tone, especially this early. I mean,
For instance,
I'd
I'll
rather
set
see
off
him
like
commit
a
a hard
fart
foul
machine or something to
than
like
give him
scare
an easy
somebody.
two like that.
Just some
Show that
stupid
you're willing to
stuff.
protect
But
the basket. Make
If
him
y'all
earn it at
request
least.
for me something
There's
to
the
do,
screen.
I will do it.
And now
I
Randall
don't have
pushing
many.
it up.
I don't
and no
have
one
that many
back to stop him.
subscribers anyways.
Elevating
so
like a rocket
a few
booster.
people that do it
Clarkson
is
likes
what
to
I'm
get into the
probably- is
paint
what I'm going to
and
do.
finish at the rim.
Now it can't be like
And here now
something
the
ridiculous.
Kings.
Like
It's a 5-point game.
it can't
And
be like
for a
oh,
franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship
shoot a
a number of
cat
years ago, it's really
or
been
something. It
a
can't be like
lot of
that.
turmoil for quite a
Yes,
while.
that's just
I mean,
true.
the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one
Lonzo
constant
Ball has no points.
is the
I
fact
don't
that
know
they
why.
consistently
I didn't use
are
him.
in change mode.
But I was
Here's
just
Fox.
trying out this game because
Picked by Randall.
you can set up like where it has the
Fox
rookies
passes to Randall.
and just trying
A
out these
15-footer.
rookies, Lonzo.
That one wide left.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice
Good
job to
ball.
get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has
But
the
yeah, all
swagger
these
right
shout
now.
outs, y'all can
Well, you know
y'all
what?
can
You
ask
don't
for a
want to
shout out and
do
I
too
can give you a
much
shout out.
to get an
I
opponent
mean, whether your
riled
channel
up, you
has
gotta
like
be mindful
2
of that.
subscribers
Here's
or
Hill. After the
100,000,
basket by Los Angeles.
if y'all want a shout out,
Pocket six.
I gotcha.
Puts it up from 15. That's short off the rim.
You could
Lonzo
tell he
Williams
assumed
something.
he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though
And if
it
y'all
was
don't
all
know
over.
my gamer
Here's
tag,
Ball
my gamer tag for Xbox
from outside off the mark. The
is
Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making
Billy
40%
Bob Joe
so far to start out the game.
0910. No
And the
caps,
chosen one
no
gets the
space.
whistle that time. That's his first foul.
So
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah,
BILLYBOB.
and I like this call because
JOE
you want the ref
0
in that situation. If there's any
9
doubt, err on the side
0.
of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
So,
And a little over
Go
2.5
check me
minutes
out.
gone here in the first. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
the game system that I have is the
that
Xbox
was
One S.
vicious two-hand monster slam.
kind of
Guys,
like
I don't think there was anyone who could have
mad.
stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm
Because
glad they didn't try
Xbox
because
One S
I don't want
just
anybody to get
came
hurt
out
out
like not
there.
too long
Oh,
ago, and
this
now
is
they're
the
going to have
kind of
like a
start they were hoping for.
Xbox
yeah, shots
X
falling
or something-
off to
something
a
like that. It's
very
like-
good start offensively as a result.
They're just doing that just to get ahead of PlayStation, which I just
To the
don't.
left wing.
I don't know why, because
The putback. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
you got the
Lakers
original
lead by
Xbox,
6.
then you got the 360, then you got the one, then you got
Trey.
the One S.
That
PlayStation,
does not
they
fall.
have
Still looking for his
PlayStation,
first basket after
and
3
they got the
shots.
2, the 3, the 4.
They need a good
So they're
offensive
4-4.
possession.
Yeah, they've gone a
And
long
PlayStation
time without
hasn't
a
even came
bucket.
out with the 5. So it's like
And it's Randolph penetrating.
nothing.
The Lakers
really
with
to
the
get
rebound.
ahead of.
And he's been way off the mark this
It's
quarter.
it's
It's been ugly.
That's just
And you know,
what
Julius Randle in some ways is a bit of a throwback type player. He's got a powerful body, likes to bang inside and field defenders. Does a good job rebounding and scoring
It's-
in the paint.
it's been a while since
not
I've,
yet an effective shooter at the
hopped
four
on the
spot.
sticks.
And I think that's where he's got to
for a
improve.
YouTube video.
The Kings making a switch here.
But,
Labissiere's checked in for
matter of
Randall.
fact, today I'm going to
Jackson
be
comes in
doing
for
some,
Bogdanovich. Healds checked in for Hill. And
might be
Ty
doing some
Lawson
stupid
subbed in for
stuff today.
Fox. He got right to the cup using that screen.
I might like go
And
outside.
it's 8 points for Willie
and,
Cauley-Stein.
I don't know, set off a fire.
And around the league nowadays, teams like their power forwards to be able to shoot from outside. Julius Randle's percentages dropped steeply away from the rim, as we saw.
And even around the rim, too, Kevin, the length of NBA players has bothered him in the paint area. At Kentucky, he was able to bully ball most defenders. Not so in the NBA. So his offensive game still very much a work in progress.
In the corner, Nance with it. And that basket pushes the lead to double
I was
digits.
lagging there.
Nance has got his first
But
bucket
yeah,
of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So the Kings call
Shout out
timeout.
to-
They're first.
My boy James Rose.
That's how we
he
play the
has
game. Bring it in.
a
Let's
YouTube
go.
channel, X Games Gaming. It'll be in the description below. There'll be a link
I like
for
what I
his
see out
channel.
there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted
he has
more than
about-
them. Now let's stay sharp
roughly
Finish
near 18 subscribers.
Coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff.
It's not bad because
And that's
if
where
you
other
think about it,
teams
all
are
these
investing.
all
Looking
these
for an
YouTubers,
advantage now as the Lakers pull
they
back
have
a little
millions
bit.
of
Other
subscribers,
teams
but they have
looking
time.
to infuse
like
more
they don't have
capital
school.
into their
Most of
organization.
them, like
And
you
here
know,
is Hield after Larry Nance
Pretty
getting his three
Boy
to go.
Fredo,
Now Hield.
Christian
Pass to Goldstein.
Queen, CJ
Jackson
Sakoon.
kicks to Lawson. They set the pick. Just
but
five
they go
shoot.
to a lot of events. I'm gonna start
And he
going to
sinks
like
the shot coming off the
sneaker
strong
cons and stuff,
pick.
and that's how
Lawson's
I can
got
get
his first basket of the
you
night.
know more
And he
more
should
people
thank the
and
team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that.
as I call y'all.
It's taken them
Because, you
no
know,
time to build
if you
this lead.
support
A
me,
great
I'ma
first
support
quarter
you.
offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure
don't
on
be
with
afraid.
the
You
defense.
know, if
and
you
I think they've got to
if
try
you
to put
need
this one away
something
early.
like you know,
Fires for three. Can't hit that one.
because some
Look at
people
the hoop.
ain't
He
got
doesn't miss
some
many of
people
those.
ain't got all that great
Chang
stuff.
with it. Now
And I
guarded
don't-
by LeBessier.
I mean, I have some good stuff, but I don't have all
And
that
his
great
misses.
stuff. Like, I don't got
the Kings trail by
Rolex
10.
watches, and I don't got
Lawson kicks to Hield.
Gucci flip flops like
There's
3 pairs. I
37
don't got all
seconds
that.
left in the first quarter.
And like all
Lawson
that
dishes to
takes
Hield.
time. Like,
And that shot misses everything. Air
like
ball on the
professional
three.
YouTubers,
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
they have so much subscribers because they
And he
got
takes
time.
it in for the
Like,
layup
we
off
still
a
have
very nice
school,
feed.
but
Kings got
during the
his first
summer
points
is
of the
what
game.
is what I'm gonna try
Defensively,
to
they've
get
been a
as much
step
videos
slow
as I
here
can.
to start.
Giving up too many
I
open
just
shots.
hope-
I mean,
I
that's
just
what's
hope for the
happening here,
best.
Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Hield can't hit.
I want something good. Like, I want something
Inside.
good to happen.
Here's
you know?
Ball.
I want to get a lot of
Rebound by the Kings.
subscribers.
Cauley Stein's
get a lot
got
of people
4
that
rebounds
support
now
me.
tonight.
And
Here's Jackson. He got it up that time, but it would.
so yeah. But so far I've had a
Welcome
good
back,
summer.
folks. We'll see if we're in
I've
store
just
for a more
been-
tightly contested quarter as
I've
we
been
move here
chilling.
into the second. And guys,
But
let's get your
at
take
the
on
start
the
of the
hustle
second
stats
quarter,
for the Lakers.
It
Tell you
is
what, guys,
22.
They're showing us a lot
to
of
10.
energy
I
early
am
on
up,
and
of
racking up
course.
those fast break points.
And
I don't.
also,
Lonzo Ball hasn't really
jumping
been
on
doing
a lot
anything.
of
I don't know if I've
turnovers,
been
making
using
sure
that,
they
but,
turn them into points.
You know,
at
I
the
want
other
to talk
end.
to let y'all know basically what I think some days, like what I think about sometimes to myself, and maybe y'all might think some of the same things that I've been saying. But yeah,
Lakers leading by 12
I'm gonna
on
bring
the
y'all
court for the
some-
Kings as the
some
second
heat.
quarter gets underway.
I'm
Lawson
telling y'all,
out there
y'all
with
request
Hield.
something.
Then it's Zach Randolph.
If it's
then
not
it's
too
Labissiere.
stupid,
And it's Bogdanovich in at the
I would
three
give it a
spot.
shot. I would try my best because
The
you know I
Lakers
don't
head
want to do
coach
stupid
Luke
stuff
Walton
and then get
played almost his entire
cops
career in LA,
involved and-
winning 2 titles along the way.
you know, like I ain't
Always known for his
I'm only
tremendous
14. I
IQ
ain't
for the
trying to
game.
get
And it'll be Sacramento
You know,
as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain
juvenile.
possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, we know Brooke Lopez is a little vertically challenged, but he's
Well,
still
add me
effective
at-
inside
add me on
with an
Snap.
array of shots. The little
BW,
push shot came because he said,
lowercase
I'm
b,
not the
lowercase
quickest guy in the
w,
world, so I want to get
369,
space and get it up
45,
quick, where they have no
30.
chance of contesting it. His
Don't ask me
go-to
why.
move is
That's
that
just
righty
my
hook
snap.
coming across the middle. Evan?
And DA, you can't block it. You just can't let him get to that left shoulder. The Kings trail
lately
by
during the
12.
summer I've been going to the teen
And Luke
center.
Walton,
It's
pretty
like
new to coaching. He actually worked as an
teams,
assistant with the University
course.
of Memphis team
But, you
for
know,
a
they
short
got, like,
while
a
in
nice
2011,
gym.
while that
They got
NBA
pool
season
tables.
was
They got
delayed.
Yeah, and
air
of course, since
hockey,
2014, he's been an
foosball.
assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season, when Kerr was out missing time with the back ailment, Walton
yeah.
stepped in
Sometimes-
as
some
an
days I
interim
go
head
to my
coach and
friend's
led the
house,
team
just
to
chill,
a 24
'cause it's the
0
summer, you
start.
know.
Absolutely
Every
amazing.
day
And
you just don't wanna
despite
be
being
waking up
relatively
early.
young, Luke Walton has
If it's the summer.
close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
I'm actually kind of ready for school to start because
Quarter
the
number
faster
2.
school
We're about a minute
starts,
in.
the faster I can,
Lakers lead
become
by
a
12.
senior, become a junior.
Here's
you know,
Zubac.
so
Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
the faster in life, where I can graduate, I can go to college, whatever God's will is.
The Kings have
That's
gotten
what I'll
only
do.
one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now, here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a whistle.
Oh,
It's going to
come
go on
on.
Corey Brewer. That is his first foul of the game. And
But
so
the games I
Dave
usually
Yeager
play,
has
I
had
usually
enough.
play 2K17.
Bring it
in.
Madden 17.
Take a seat.
I play a little bit of NHL. 17.
I love the energy,
I
fellas.
also play some
really
Battlefront.
do. But now we got to keep it up and stay
play
focused. Do not give them
Paladins.
any life out there. Understood?
And I'm gonna start playing some
Got this.
GTA
Guys, who do you think has the best chance of really becoming that
when
foundational
I get it
piece?
again.
Well,
I used
Brandon
to have
Ingram
it.
is as
It
complete a
broke.
player as they come. I mean, the Lakers
get
believe
it again.
he can be a star. Julius Randle could be a double-double guy. One name that kind of flies under the radar is Jordan Clarkson. I mean, he's a mid-second round
One day I'm
draft
gonna vlog
pick,
at the
but
YMCA.
he's shown promise as a scoring combo guard. So keep an eye on him.
If they'll allow me. I don't know if
Here's
they
Hill.
actually.
Lands
I don't know
soft
if actually
on the
they
front of the
allow
rim and
people
drops.
to vlog.
Hill's
at
got
the
his first
YMCA.
points of the game.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude.
They
I mean,
might
he does not hesitate at
not
all when he
because
has
they
the
got
ball
like
right next to the
swimming
hoop.
areas.
Ennis, good.
Timely
And
passing leads to assists.
I'm not
and that's
gonna
been
be
the
vlogging
recipe
people in the
for
pool. You know,
success.
that's kind of
Everybody
weird.
on the
but
same page, completely in sync. Tremendous
I'm just talking
communication
about
and
just
awareness.
because they got like
And
that type of
that's
stuff.
what he
Way to work, gentlemen.
And
Let's go now.
They got like
Hustle up.
a weight room and stuff. They might let me vlog in the gym, like on the court.
Hey, we're in great
and
shape, fellas.
stuff.
Now, no matter how much we go
But not
up,
outside
we
of
need
the
to keep that same.
His team drooling over him on draft day. It's rare to see a player so big, with so much
But,
length, be as mobile as he is.
Give your,
I mean, he
give
moves so
your
fluidly on
absolute
both ends of the court
truth
that he
about
is a
how this
tough
video is because
player to contain. I mean,
got some new
has
equipment.
continued
I'm just
to
we're
add
trying
mass
it
and
out
bulk,
as
so
well.
he's getting stronger every month. Reminds
got
you
like
a
a
bit of a
new-
young Amari with his explosiveness and how he
a
can
new
move
download
at that
as
size.
how I can
Here's Fox.
record
After the made shot from
this
Tyler
type-
Ennis. Goes up the
this
baseline.
type of
That
game
one's good. The Laker lead is cut
from
to just
an Xbox,
11 on the
and I'm
basket
just-
from Zach Randolph.
The entire defense was
I'm
frozen
trying
footed.
to-
Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
I need to know
Here's
how the
Ennis.
quality is to
And
know if
another
it's,
basket
if it's
for the
laggy.
Lakers.
Let me
After
know.
going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn
If
it
I'm
on
too
here in the second
loud,
quarter.
If the mic's kind of like that, let me know.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second
Just
quarter.
anything.
Here's Bogdanovich. No
Get
scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the
Right there.
contest. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Hey, I know
Yes,
Ingram
I guess
looks
this
a
man's
little
actually-
wispy
no, he's got five- he's
and
got
light,
five points.
but his strength is deceptive.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1,
Okay, so
making
I was
their
playing with
previous attempt at
LeBron
the
the other
line.
night. Like I was just
Well, you look at Brandon
Me
Ingram,
and my
and
friend were
certainly a
doing, like,
great
a
body for the
series
game of
where
basketball. But guys,
East
it's his
versus
skill
West.
that really completes the package.
I
What
was
would you
playing
say?
with LeBron.
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40%
I shot a
from
free throw with
three-point
him, and it
range.
was a
That dude,
60,
he can handle and pass
7 or 6.
like
It was
a
like I
guard.
think it was a
One
67
concern, though,
overall
he
free
did
throw.
shoot under
And it was
70%
excellent.
from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
I was dying laughing for some
And
reason. I
Zach
don't know
Randolph
why.
wants a double-double machine.
It's just
Had a
funny to
harder
me
time
because
producing at that same
everybody
rate
says
last
he's the
season.
best basketball
True,
player
but
in the
he has
league.
aged well
Why
overall
would he have a
because he's a
67?
power guy
Excellent free
whose
throw.
game relies
Boom.
more on skill and instincts than quickness.
Well said.
That's just
And the
my
difference
opinion.
last season was that he couldn't sustain energy for as
Whoa,
many
this man
minutes
has a
per game. He can
47.
still dominate for stretches at both ends, but just not as long.
And the Kings making a change here. Jackson's checked
I'll
in.
hit up some Madden. I'll hit up
Boy,
some
in the
Madden
last
videos
year,
as
the
well.
Kings, Greg, went all in, even
Some
trading a
Madden
couple of veteran
games,
contracts to the
maybe
Sixers.
some hockey
Yeah,
games.
and they used the cap
But what I'm aiming
reshuffling
for
to
is
sign
get that-
Kufus
get
and
that
Rondo,
GTA going
a number
soon.
of others as well at the beginning of last year. And regardless of the outcome of last season's games, those moves made this team much more competitive. And now the question is, can they build off of some of that momentum?
And here
Yeah,
are the
I'll
Kings
put
now
some songs in here.
after the
I just
basket
can't
by
have
Los
words,
Angeles.
but it can be instrumental. But then
Fox
and it
kicks
can
to
only
Randall.
be for like 30 seconds. 30 seconds a song. Or else it'd be considered
Robinson with the
copyrighted as
block.
well.
Just not much success
Unless I
when it
change
comes to
the
shooting.
tone.
Lopez
of
passes
his-
to Clarkson.
It's really weird.
And foul called
If
as he
you-
misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
If you're a YouTuber or starting
And
to
you know,
become
Jordan
a YouTuber,
Clarkson, a
there's a lot of
slashing
rules.
combo guard with
I mean,
good size.
some people
played
just
his
think, oh,
college
YouTube's
ball at
like
the
doing
University of
easy.
Missouri. He's a good
gotta
ball
have the
handler.
time.
He can play either guard spot
And have the consideration,
really
'cause you're
good
gonna have
operating
haters.
in the pick and roll.
And some people
Catching
are
up on
really
the changes for Los
disrespectful,
Angeles.
like really
Tarek Black,
disrespectful.
he's checked in for Lopez.
Like, oh, your
Julius
jump
Randle
was
comes
whack.
in for Thomas
And
Robinson. Luol
cussing
Deng
and
is
saying all
checked in
that
for
type of
Ingram. And
nasty
it's the
stuff.
chosen one in for Ennis. Now here's Heald. Ball's not loose.
There's gonna be
Randolph
tons
kicks to
of
Lawson.
people that do
6
that.
on the shot clock.
I mean, even people with 3
That
million,
one
6 million,
falls. His
20
second
million,
basket of the game. He's now 2 for
8
3.
million subscribers.
And a nice balance in
they get
Clarkson
like
scoring.
6 million
He can
views,
shoot from
like,
long range, from
there's
mid-range,
tons of
and
haters.
finish above the rim.
And guys, I
crazy.
like his athleticism. He's a good athlete, 6'5", strong and explosive.
But
a
you
little streaky
still have
from
to have
long
that
range,
motivation
but
of like,
he's
you
made
know
nice
what?
improvement there
Just
too.
because they're
Sacramento
hating.
with the ball. Following the
Just
three
'cause
by the
they're hating, that
Lakers.
doesn't mean
Back to
anything.
Lawson. Sacramento moving it around. Cauley Stein.
I'ma still try
That
my
one's
best,
not going
and
to
I'ma
go.
still
So
do
Los
like just
Angeles
like
will
any
take it the
other
other
game.
way. That one goes in for him too, making
right
it
now,
look
I only have,
easy. He's
like,
now 4 for 4.
26
The
subscribers.
relentlessness of
but
Randall. R-squared
if I think about
taking
it,
on all comers.
with me having school,
Lawson dishes to Heel. Randolph a screen on Clarkson.
with me having school and all this to do,
Heel
and I
the
went up
pass to Cauley
from,
Stein.
you know, at one period of time I had 0, and now I have
Picked by
26.
Randolph. There's the 3. Randall grabs the board. Lakers leading by 18. Here's
I'm
Clarkson.
satisfied, but you know, I know I
From
can
outside, off the
get more
mark.
people if I
Sacramento's gone 0
Take
3 from beyond the
consideration.
arc to start the second quarter.
and do my best, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Back to Jackson for the 3. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Jackson's got his first 3
Hopefully-
points of the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game
Hopefully
clock.
this setup is actually
He
doing
was
good.
all
I
alone
hope this
on that
setup's
one.
doing good, so then now I
The
know
chosen
when I
one's
make
got a
my
couple of
videos,
3-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
Everything is okay.
Lawson with it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
9 points. I'm trying to. My aim
Here's
was
ball.
actually for him to get a lot of points.
Off
but,
the
you
mark
know,
with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah.
And through one half.
Okay, it's halftime, guys. But
Thanks, Kevin.
I
Joined
was
here
saying,
by Coach
I just
Dave
want-
Yeager.
I just
Coach,
wanna
what's
see
the takeaway from
how
the first half and what
everything
changes
is
are needed?
going.
Well, they
As
just lined
in,
up and
like-
kicked our tails straight up one-on-one in transition. And we gotta own up. We
Is
gotta keep
this
the basketball
setup
in front of
good?
us. So
Is
shots
it
are gonna fall. We need
lagging?
to make some buckets. That'll help set our defense a little bit.
Is it?
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Is
All
it
right, Dave,
messing
thank
up?
you. And time now
Type,
for the halftime
I mean,
break.
I have no
with the
idea.
third quarter soon to
that's all I
follow.
need to know.
Right here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty... It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are in control of
I
this
might do
game,
like
up by
a
18.
smash
Starting
or
with
pass
Kenny.
video.
Your take.
But
That was
like,
the half of the
I
super
don't know.
set for them.
I'll start
a lot of
doing-
offense
I'ma
coming
start
off the
doing
bench,
more
and that's
vlogging
such a luxury to have that kind
more
of
than
firepower
anything.
available.
Got a camera coming
And that's
in
it for
soon.
halftime.
A good vlogging camera coming in soon. I just gotta, you know.
Well, it's been a one-sided
It takes
affair so
time
far through
because
the first 2
the-
quarters, but there's plenty of
the
time to mount a
camera-
comeback. Look at the chosen one.
got
He's
to
been
make
playing
sure
really well.
And really, all of a sudden, he's
That it
becoming
has enough
their
battery
best
life.
distributor, doing
And
a
the
great
battery
job
goes
of
really,
orchestrating
it goes
their
really
offense.
fast.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not
Ooh.
sure how comfortable
Oh,
he
wow.
is in it, but they've needed him to make
Wow,
some
he
plays
didn't
today,
finish
and
it.
he's been able to do it to his credit.
Clarkson and Ingram fill out the wings. Randall out there with Brooke Lopez.
That's
And it's Ball in at the point. And that's the group
Florida.
for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Fox kicks to Randolph.
Request
Uncovered.
some shoes that I should get.
Rebound
for,
collected by
school.
Clarkson.
I think he
Yeah.
was surprised by how much space he had there and just
Like,
rushed
to be
the shot
honest,
a
don't
little
be
bit.
like, oh, get some.
And stolen by
feet
Cauley Stein.
just to be funny. Nah, be for real. I want you
Knocks
to
it loose.
That's
Now
all
the
we-
Lakers on the break.
Hit him with it.
Here's Ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
A one-man show offensively, and that's
does not look like
almost
himself.
always good
That is
news
not-
for his team.
No,
He's
that
gone
does
1 of 1 in the
not
game
look
so
like
far from the line.
I mean,
Passes it
sort
to
of. They-
Bogdanovich,
at least
right
once They
wing.
did their best.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And for the Lakers, 5 different head coaches now, counting interims, in the last 5 seasons. Not a bunch of stability on that bench.
LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. The Kings shooting about 42% so far.
I really hope the setup is good because
To
it's
the
looking
paint,
good for
here's
my end.
Cauley
so-
Stein. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And the Lakers also seeing some turmoil in the front office this offseason.
Yeah, you know, back in 2014, big promises were made about contending within 3 years. I mean, this is season 3, and the Lakers clearly a bit away from contention. This team looking for a new direction, hopefully one with some stability and consistency.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Don't quit until the final buzzer goes off. Now let's finish this and go home.
If I was to sing a
but
song
then played
right
so
now,
well for
like
the
if I was
Lakers
just
down
to
the stretch that he made the all-rookie first team.
say a part of a song
checked
for
in for
like
the
a
Kings.
minute, I could get copyrighted. It's crazy.
90 seconds now into the second half. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. It's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
That was real good.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And last season, a position change for Clarkson. He moved from the point guard to the shooting guard spot for the Lakers.
And obviously, his rate of assists fell steeply without a big increase in his scoring. Clarkson is a guy who loves to attack the rim. I think he's at his best when he drives to pass as well as score.
There's a lot of rules and regulations, though, to like
Hill against Lopez.
To make sure you don't get copyrighted for YouTube.
And here is Hill.
You can't just
the pass to Fox.
Post. You can't just put a song like a full song. Like say if it was
looking to end the
you
run.
can't just put that whole song.
Randall grabs the board.
It's basically
starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
It's got to be for
Let's
like 30
it go
seconds.
with the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Because when YouTuber named
and that's 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow
like,
in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Because I had the words.
Fox passes
he has
Cauley
words.
Stein.
I'm pretty sure it can only be for like
from the
15.
high post.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
Nice, strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
I used to use
You talk about the best centers in the league. Brook Lopez has to be now on that list, but injuries have been a factor throughout his career.
Well, not uncommon, guys, for a lot of 7-footers we've seen.
I used to use a
throughout
camera
the decades. I mean, the wear and tear on the lower extremities for the big guys can really be taxing.
This thing is going to be
repeated
straight
foot surgeries, and
because
yet he
it's
still
coming
commanded
from,
$63 million over 3 years in his last contract. That shows you, when healthy, what Brook Lopez can do and how valued
and it's got
he
like
is by others in the league.
Coming on the computer.
Los Angeles on
so,
D.
I mean, it can't be
They've only
crooked.
allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. It's blocked.
Give me that.
Here's
like
Black.
No
scoring hit from him, but that's likely to change.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure
number 20,
very well.
Like 18 points.
Lawson kicks to Labissiere. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists tonight.
Sensational finesse from Labissiere. I mean,
Actually,
when he's close to the rim, he's very effective at nailing these shots.
Black. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
Are you serious?
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
They get it back. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Vance comes in for Tariq Black, and it's Dang in for Ingram. Jackson, he's checked in for the Kings.
Me and my mom, my papa.
There's the
my
pick.
Nana.
Healed kicks to Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
And I love seeing Labissiere sky up for the slam. He really devastates the defense with that athleticism.
Tampa?
Zubats, that's good.
Tampa or Orlando. It's
Here's
somewhere
Lawson.
around there. Don't judge me. I don't know all my places now. But we were thinking about going there. But I guess it has to be close to Tampa because they're talking about how we're going to stay.
Back to Lawson. 6 to shoot.
Pretty sure we're not going to drive
easy
3
2 points
hours
on the layup. Lawson's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, we're gonna go
the Kings shooting is leaving some to be desired,
kayaking,
just 36% here in the third quarter.
I'm going to be vlogging that, hopefully.
Now here's Heald. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Lawson for 3. It gets rebounded by Ennis. Ennis has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
If we do go, it'll be like...
Back to Clarkson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Heald.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped.
I'm surprised they called out a foul.
So
man.
far, he's hit all the shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And the Kings making a change here. Randolph has checked in.
Really a
it'll be like a 5. It'll be like a 5-day thing, like a week.
More because of that.
Poked away, out of bounds.
It has to be coming up pretty soon, like in a couple weeks, because if you take off a week of work, you're supposed to like give them a week notice before you actually, especially if it's a week. You want to give them at least a good week
Heald
notice
dishes
so
to
they can figure
Labissiere.
out.
That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wasted no time on that. Tang's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the 3-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Bucket is good.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echoed.
I'm just saying, it's giving me notifications from my phone, so if you are boosting it.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Let's see, tomorrow is July 12th. I will be going to the T-City and the Y.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. On the court for Sacramento. Carter is out there with G. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Lawson. And it's Koufos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, it's just not a lot the defense can do.
Fox, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
What a tremendous showing from the 3-pointer all through this game.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
If you look up
and
on
they pick up 2. 17 points for the chosen one.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Which would be
G kicks to Koufos.
July 10th.
Banked in off the glass.
I broke somebody.
And here is Los Angeles now.
He didn't like fall or nothing,
Clarkson.
but it was actually Lonzo Ball versus
Randall. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Aren't too many guys more relentless than Randall. I mean, especially at chasing down rebounds.
That the Kings
would be better
excellent
game we've seen from Julius Randle. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
There's a good screen. Pass to Fox.
5 hours ago, I'm pretty sure.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal.
Just give that man the ball every time.
Fast break. The Lakers pulls up. Again, Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just
3.2
continue to grow.
across
They're
the court.
way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That's
Clearly
crazy.
just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That's so crazy.
Fox kicks to Carter. To the middle. Ingram with the steal. The shot. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Temple can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
You know what team's going to really be good?
They grab
in the
their own
NBA?
miss. Randall passes to Clarkson. The kick out to Lopez. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Lopez is
They're
really
gonna be
dangerous as a shooter if
stacked.
you give him space to catch and then shoot.
They got Karl Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Temple. He's
Jeff
covered by
Teague.
Clarkson
I mean, come on.
to stop the run. And
That's
that
like
one's
your-
good by G. And here is Los Angeles now. Down low.
Got a perfect rebounder.
And the
You
dunk
got a-
by Lopez.
You got a guy that can shoot
He
from
always
anywhere.
knows where his teammate's going to
Got
be,
a
and
good three.
Kevin, that will let him
They're gonna be
put the
good.
ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Fox kicks to Carter.
Another team's going to be OKC.
And over
They're
2.5
gonna be-
minutes
they were
in the
already
books here in the
good, but
fourth.
OKC's going to be good too now.
Good ball movement here by the Kings.
Got that boy Paul
Just
George.
3 to shoot.
I don't
Goes
even
up
see-
on the wing.
I just don't think
Fox,
that's...
no good.
The mechanics
To me, I didn't think it
totally
was gonna work.
out
I
of
don't
whack
think it's
right
gonna
now.
work
He's
out,
lost
but
his feel for the
We'll just have
shot.
to see.
Yeah, he really has. I mean,
'Cause
just
it's like
totally out of
strong-
sync. I mean, you can just
it's
see
like
it
strong-
in the
a
numbers.
strong man with a
Nothing
strong
going down
man.
for him right now.
And the Lakers with some changes.
And then it's
Blacks
like-
checked in for Lopez. Baller
But
comes
Paul
in
George,
for
he can
Julius
shoot- he can
Randle.
shoot some
And it's
threes
Brewer
now.
in for Clarkson. For Sacramento,
Russell-
they've gone 3 of 6 from the
he's
field
alright
so far
at
in the fourth
threes.
quarter.
It's like when
Chipped
he's
away.
when he's in his like
Brewer dishes to Black. Inside. Ball. An amazing
motivation,
finish
confidence,
with a
he can
hand
make
right in his face. The chosen
nothing
ones
to it.
got
He's
4
a-
points this quarter. And for the Kings, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best.
MVP.
Temple, the pass to Fox.
Oh, yeah, the
Unloads from
Rockets.
13. And it's in there.
Crazy. You got James Harden and Chris
And here's the
Paul.
Lakers. They're
That's
on a
like
14-6 run.
For a while they had.
Here's Ingram.
For a while they had
Again,
James
Los
Harden taking the
Angeles.
ball down
Concentration
the
level,
court.
worthy
Now
of
they're gonna have
respect.
Chris
When
Paul
you look
taking
at
the ball
Ingram,
down
how
the
he
court.
maintains that
And so it's gonna be
concentration
like
at
James Harden
all
gonna be
times.
like, "Man, I wanna
A
take
pass
the
to
ball down the
Fox.
court."
They set the pick.
Crazy.
He dishes it to Kufis. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just
But
a
you know,
major
y'all
unforced
boys, I'll
error right
shout
there,
out
guys.
to y'all. I'll give
My
y'all a
goodness.
shout out.
And Los Angeles with some changes.
I'll
Robinson's
start
checked in for
posting more
Baller.
videos
Bang comes
for
in
ya.
for Ingram. And it's Tyler
I'll
Ennis
start
in
doing
for the
some
chosen
pranks.
one. Jackson, he's checked in for the Kings.
If I have a
Lawson comes in
sleepover-
for Fox.
Sound offensively.
It's
Really
over.
no other way to put it here in the second half.
I'm gonna
There's
get.
really no comparison between the
if you've
teams in
seen,
terms of
Chris and
the
Queen,
way they've both
they did
shot
a
the
prank
ball since the break.
where I think it was Armand.
146 left to
Armand and
play
Trey.
here in the fourth.
Well, I think Armand
Shot clock at 5.
got some ranch and put it in Chris's
Here's Lawson.
mouth,
Kufis.
and he was asleep. And they were
finally
like,
they
"So
hit
you
one.
busted his nut?"
Just lazy defense on the glass
It
there.
was so funny.
Well, nobody boxed
It was
out.
like- it
Nobody
was like-
put
it
a
looked
body
so
on
big.
anybody else.
It was
Things like that
nasty.
not only drive the coach crazy,
I'm gonna do that.
that stuff gets under my skin.
And so it's going to end up in the record
Me and my
books
friend
as a
James,
blowout, a dominating
Aiden.
performance for the Lakers.
It was a
Evan.
standout performance
sure,
across the board.
I
He
mean,
gonna be the
it was
first one
like
out.
watching a cat play with a mouse.
He
They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the chosen one. There wasn't
Well,
much
you know,
they
shout
could
out
do
to
to
my
slow
boy,
him down as he was converting every good
Moose.
chance he got.
You know, that's a case
You
there,
know,
Kevin, of him
he's-
making a pass to a spot
He's
and
grinding.
then he let his
He's grinding on
teammate
that
run
football
right into
now.
it. Well
Shout out to my
executed.
boy B. Foster. You know,
Kings
he's
have
grinding on
gone
that
6 of
basketball.
11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
Shout out to my boy
Lawson kicks to G.
Trey. He
Here's Brewer.
killing that basketball. Shout out to my boy Ron.
No good from outside.
Killing that basketball.
Here's Sacramento.
Got all of them got that grind. Shout out to my boy
Here's
Tay.
Temple.
He
Oh,
killing
that's
that
blocked.
preaching grind. Shout out to my boy Jeremiah.
Al Brewer. From
He got
beyond
the
the arc
grind
and then
of
some.
basketball and pulling girls. He got all that grind.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lawson
And I
outside.
hope y'all watch this video, because if I just
Lawson
get y'all
is
shout
double.
out, I'm
Out left to the wing.
y'all, it's whatever.
To the middle. Got a piece of it.
What? Give me that. I want another. Bro, I want to get to
The
100.
Kings need to get off a shot here. And there's the feed to Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Go.
Dang goes in.
Go.
And Jackson with the
no.
block, and he's able to get it back. So it's Los
Okay, it was
Angeles
a good
winning
game.
this one.
Y'all guys
This
have
game
a
may not have been the most
wonderful
exciting
day,
we've ever seen,
afternoon,
but you have to
night,
appreciate
evening.
just what a clinical performance
You know,
they put on.
keep it real.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an off.
Think it's a game.
I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, take out my neck, take out my wrist. Yeah, I swear I ain't never